Yeah, happy fall off day, everybody. Welcome back or welcome to Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. Um, we have been talking about the fall off coming out for 5, 6, 7 years, bro. And it's finally here. And there's a lot to unpack and there's a lot to get to. And I'm not really one of the reactors that does album release parties at midnight when albums drop because I'm old. I'm 35. Well, I'm not so old, but I'm 35. I work 2 jobs, 3 if you include YouTube, and I got a wife and I got 2 little girls at home. I just don't have the energy for a midnight album release party. So there's a lot to unpack here. So listened to the album on my way to a sales meeting this morning, and I'm heavily impressed by this album. I think this album is stellar off of the first listen. After the first couple of listens, I even listened to it in the gym, and I didn't think it was going to hit like that in the gym. It even works in the gym. Works in the gym, works in the car. Is looking like it's going to be one of those albums that I'm going to play a lot of. But one of the records that stuck out to me the most, and I know it's one of the records that stuck out to y'all the most, is What If. So I want to go over that song with you guys. If y'all are ready to get into it, let's just do it. But before we do, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe button for me and help propel me into the algorithm and make my dreams come true. I will surely appreciate you for it. And with that being said, let's just do this, bro. Let's do this. What if? Hey.
It's for everybody out there that ever fell out with somebody you love. Famous motherfucker. Just to look back and be like, yeah. Damn. It didn't have to go like that. Yeah.
Let's go, Jermaine.
What if? What if? What if the bullshit never got in the way? You'll still be my nigga to this day. Saying what if? What if?
He about to spaz
What if?
out, bro.
What if the bullshit never got in the way? I still have my nigga to this day.
Speed is crazy.
What's up, Pac? I heard that record that you did that just dropped. It's bubbling, got me wondering when the love stopped. Hit him up, I'm like, maybe I should write you be.
First of all, I gotta say this. I'm not gonna pause a whole lot during this. I'm gonna let a verse play. We'll talk about the verse, but I gotta say this. I heard your new record is bubbling. Like the way that he did that even sounds like Biggie's flow. I just gotta salute that. I think that's hard. But if all right, so a lot of you probably don't know me. So if you're new to the channel, I started off when I started reacting and Cole dropped out of that battle. I was highly upset because I feel like he would whoop. I don't even think it would have been close if it would have came to blows like that. Like he's just the best rapper out of the three. I still say that. I still think so. I was just highly let down. But over the course of time, you watch the mess, right? I mean, all of us are on this wave at this point. Like any reasonable minded individual is on the wave of, bro, he didn't want to get involved in that mess. The only thing that he did to me that still looks crazy is the apology. Up until this album, that was it. It was like, bro, you just shouldn't have apologized. You can even like make the diss, take it down, but the apology is what was so whack because you put the diss out, right? So, but I didn't care. I was like, well, it's whatever, bro. He can say what he wants to say on this album. It matters none to me. He still can, like he said on the mixtape, lead with the skill. You can still prove you're the best rapper in the world if you lead with the skill. And he said that himself on the Birthday Blizzard Money, Power, Respect beat. So I guess with that mind frame, when I'm listening to this at 5:30 this morning, riding down the road, I was like, I never really put it in this perspective, but he's right. You know what I mean? What if Biggie apologized to PAC and PAC apologized to Biggie? What if? And a lot of people can say that that's lame or whatever, but that's real. That's real-ish. That's real-ish. All right, let me rewind it and we'll go back.
Before she got me, What's up, Pac? I heard that record that you did that just dropped. It's bubbling, got me wondering when the love stopped. Hit him up, I'm like, maybe I should write you before shit go left. The streets is a bit upset. You claiming that you fuck my bitch, but check. Instead of escalating at a time when niggas say big, let's decimate him. I'm telling him chill, cause although he violating in my heart, I could never hate him. I love you.
Come on, bro.
I hope it ain't too late to tell you when you got shot. I came to visit you at Bellevue, but you were sleeping. They let me peeking. I said a prayer by your bedside. Bandages covered the bleeding. I'm
This
thinking,
is
dog,
so
I
hard,
told
dog.
you, watch them niggas you close to. I know dudes, and they won't hesitate to smoke you if shit go left. While you was locked, I should've wrote you, but life happens. Promo, mad shows to do still. No excuse, I didn't do what I was supposed to. And maybe that's what provoked you to use your vocals to speak my name with a negative tone. As you stared at the walls of that cell on your own. Wonder how long it be before they let you come home and get your money. You maybe started looking at me funny. Perhaps you might have felt that I betrayed you or played you or thought that I knew about that setup and could have saved you and made.
If for those of you that don't know what he's talking about here, all right. First and foremost, I'm excited because he's going crazy, and y'all are gonna reincarnated me to death, bro. Like Kendrick reincarnated, way better. Like Pac tribute. No, I don't think so. I really don't, because this has so much more depth to it, right? Like, and he's rapping from the perspective of Biggie being by Pac, like, because if you don't know how the beef between Pac and Big started, basically what it was in short, I can't go through that whole. We don't have enough time in this video. I mean, they made documentaries about this, right? But Pac Pac and Biggie had a friendship, right? A relationship. You can think what you want to think about that. Like, there's all kinds of conspiracies and different theories that go into why the relationship was split. But Pac goes to the studio one night, all right, and he gets shot like 5 times. I think it was 5 times he got shot. They wonder how I live with 5 shots. Yeah, it was 5 shots. So he got hit 5 times. And one of the most iconic hip hop pictures of all time is when Pac was getting wheeled out of there to the ambulance. They had him carved up, like wrapped up in all, like, bro, just the middle finger to the cameraman, bro. Oh man, crazy attitude, dog. Like, and he's 23, 24 at this point in time, right? So he gets hit 5 times, goes to the hospital, and he survived that one. That's not the one where he passes away. So he survives this. And rapping from Big's perspective in this way, as if Big went to the hospital and was like, by his bedside, like praying over him, because everybody says "Who Shot Ya" is a diss to Pac. And bro, I mean, come on, dog. But Big said it wasn't, even though everybody knows it was. But Big said that it wasn't, right? So Pac gets out of that situation, ends up getting locked up for some other stuff. And while he's in prison, a song called "Who Shot Ya" comes out from Big. And Pac feels like Big is talking about him in the song. Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the obsolete. Pac was like, oh, okay, bet. So he gets out. That's when Hit 'Em Up happens, right? And they didn't have the internet at this point in time. So it wasn't no like quick, like, oh, y'all let him know this is not about him. It wasn't none of that. Wasn't no public apology. I mean, you could have got on camera, I guess, and did a public apology, but it just wasn't none of that. And tensions were high. There really was like an East Coast versus West Coast fueled war going on. So, everybody knows what happens after that, right? You got Hit 'Em Up, Who Shot Ya, and both of these parties end up dead within 6 months of each other. So what Cole is doing here, rapping from Big's perspective, saying like being apologetic in nature to Pac might have changed everything. And I just, come on, man. That's what he's saying. Like, he's not necessarily saying like, I'm not trying to do a cop out here by saying if this would have happened, they would still be alive today. So that's why I did what I did. But I do think that by him doing this, it makes the apologetic nature by proxy make more sense. Because it didn't even make sense to me. I was like, why would he apologize? It makes no sense. Like, this is hip hop. So this isn't a cop out. It's him explaining why he did what he did. And I think that this is a great way to do it. Amazing way to do it. Chilling way to do it. All right, sorry. Let's get back to it.
Felt that I betrayed you or played you or thought that I knew about that setup and could have saved you, and maybe that made you come out on some war shit. East Coast, West Coast, now media is trying to force it. Of course it's entertainment, but the world is full of ignoramus that view the rich and famous as easy.
And the media fumes this, right? So like they want it. Like, look what hip hop is doing. Back then, hip hop was frowned upon. Look what hip hop is doing to the United States of America. The East Coast hates the West Coast. The West Coast hates the East Coast. Look at all these hip hop artists and what they're doing. Like, by nature, the media fueled this aggression from both parties even more so than it needed to be, which, you know, the media does what the media does. They still do it today.
Entertainment, but the world is full of ignoramus that view the rich and famous as either heroes or villains with no feelings, not knowing most drama only leads to more killings. Well, fuck that.
Still
nigga,
rapping
I'm
for
hurt.
Big.
I miss my dog, I ain't gotta hide. If I hurt you, I apologize. What if I can turn back the...
But forget all of that. I miss my dog. If I hurt you, I apologize. And listen, I am a Christian, guys. So like I already struggle with reporting on this and saying that I didn't like it, when in nature with the Holy Spirit in me, I should appreciate Cole's apology more than I did. But the hip hop lover in me, the competitor in me, wouldn't allow me to appreciate that moment at that moment. But now that we're, first of all, further down the road, I was like, it is what it is, dog. You know what I mean? I still think he's the best rapper out of the three of them. But after hearing this, the apology makes so much more sense to me, because I think that's really how Cole's mental works. And if y'all say that this record isn't hard, bro, get out of here, bro. This is better than, like, I love Kendrick, dog. Like, y'all people, what else did Cole say on Birthday Blizzard? You either D-riding or hating. Just look around. The D-riding is blatant. I thought Reincarnated was hard, bro. I have a reaction to it. I freaked out to it. I loved it. I don't think Reincarnated is as dope as this conceptually. What are we talking? I mean, come on, bro. And I'm just saying. I think this is fire. The hook on here is fire too.
My dog, I ain't gotta hide. If I hurt you, I apologize. What if I can turn back the hands of time? What if turn back the hands of time? What if the bullshit never got in the way? You'll still be my nigga to this day. I'm saying, what if I can turn back the hands of time? What if turn back the hands of time? What if
even the hook is like old school, like something that would have came out in the 90s. If I could turn back the hands of time. Come on, dog. This is I love this.
What if the bullshit never got in the way? I still have my nigga to this day.
All right, now pay attention, because now we're swapping, right? Like now we're coming from Pac's perspective to Big. It's so hard, dog. I love it.
They was going to Vegas until I opened your letter. I cried through all of his pages, been trying to get it together. They was going, it never got in the way. I still have my nigga to this day. Today was going to Vegas until I opened your letter. I cried through all of his pages, been trying to get it together.
For those of you that don't know, Pac passed away in Vegas. So that's an important part of the story, right? Like today I was going to Vegas until I opened your letter. And the storytelling on this record is top tier. Top tier.
Vegas until I opened your letter. I cried through all of his pages, been trying to get it together. I'm coming out there and why? I gotta find you in person.
That was kind of Stanish, you know what I mean? Like that was kind of, today I opened your letter, I opened it, cried, whatever he said right there, bro. That was sounded like a snippet from Stan. Come on.
To this day,
come on.
Today was going to Vegas until I opened your letter. I cried through all of his pages, been trying to get it together. I'm coming out there and why? I gotta find you in person to look you dead in your eyes and let you know I've been hurting, been moving off pure drink.
Sorry to keep pausing it, man, but facts. You remember when I said in the beginning of this how Big Cole was using Big's flow, right? Like your record is bubbling. Like that sounds like Biggie. You know what I mean? His aggression and his tonality in this verse sounds Pacish. He's just doing a great job. Such a great job.
Letter. I cried through all of his pages, been trying to get it together. I'm coming out there and why? I gotta find you in person to look you dead in your eyes and let you know I've been hurting, been moving off pure adrenaline, never knowing for certain who's on my side and who's obliged for closing my curtains. So in the midst with clenched fists, I picked up the sword. I know there's money in violence, I know there's profit in war. Plus, yeah, I felt that you left me to hang. I gave you game, rap for the bitches, I said. Saw you switch up your lane. Your content resembling mine, it brought you fame. I didn't complain, I cheered you on with no disdain. And at the same time, my destiny brought me pain. From kicking it with some venomous niggas, I know the same. Ones that you warn me about, I ain't listen. The trigger squeeze, my paranoia noticed you in the vicinity. So
and he even, like, I don't know how Cole did this, but he's even capturing, like, the feeling of paranoia through the flow. You know what? We do know how he captured it. We know how he captured it because he felt that. I think that's what Cole felt with the Kendrick stuff. Like, this is getting so out of hand. And I want you guys to think about how nasty it got and how much worse it would have been if Cole got involved. That's what nobody likes to think about. It's like everybody likes to think about, like, oh, well, it wasn't bad enough to where he couldn't get involved. Well, if he would have got involved, it could have been 500 levels higher. Like, that's what y'all don't get. And I think that's what Cole is trying to project here. It's like, if I would have been involved in this, somebody might have ended up dying, you know? And it's true. It is true. I love the passion that's fueled through this song, man. This is probably my favorite song on the album.
I ain't listen, the trigger squeeze, my paranoia noticed you in the vicinity. So when they sentenced me, lawyers milked me for every penny. All I had inside that cell was my memory. And plus the fear that while I'm gone, they forgetting me. How niggas shouting me out, but never visit me. And as the time crept, that mindset became a mission. You came to represent my opposition. So when I got out, I chose drama, took the war route, and went all out, not care about the fallout.
And that's facts about Pac. That's how Pac felt. You know what I mean? Like, when I got out, I chose drama. I chose war because it felt like you were choosing the opposition. It felt like you were choosing the side. And I have this paranoia in me, bro. I just got shot 5 times and then I went to prison. I feel like the world is against me. I feel like the court systems are against me. I don't know who I can trust. I don't know who I'm like. The pot is running over. Oh, man, this is so good. This is so good.
That mindset became a mission. You came to represent my opposition. So when I got out, I chose drama, took the war route, and went all out, not care about the fallout. Suddenly now I got the mob out, plus a whole side ready to ride. Now I gotta tell them stall out, cause tears fill in my eyes. Your letter helped me understand the power in love, the choice to be the bigger man. No shit got out of hand, I'll take the blame for it. For my mistakes I couldn't take, you getting slain for it. For falling victim to ego, vengeance, and dollar signs. I wanna say from the heart, I apologize. What if
I can turn back the hands of time?
He even made apologizes sound tougher, bro. It made that sound hard. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm doing this without looking at the reaction or the review from another reviewer or reactor or music personality on this platform. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm saying it. This is tough. This is hard. This is hard as hell. It's hard. It's goated. Like, I don't. You can say like Cole was scared to battle, blah blah blah. I respect, like, as a Christian, I respect this, and I should have respected it from the beginning. That's my fault. That's something I'm apologetic to the people that follow what I say, listen to what I say, and like allow, like, you know, we're tastemakers. So I apologize if I made people feel the same way that I felt through my reaction that I did back then. But that, like, this gives me chills, man, because like apologizing should be the manlier thing to do, the alpha male thing to do. And we looked at that situation like he was a punk. We did. And I just don't think so, especially not after hearing this. This song is tough.
What if?
Because what if?
What if the bullshit never got in the way? You'll still be my nigga to this day. I'm saying, what if?
If I can turn back the hands of time,
What if?
turn back the hands of time.
What if? What if the bullshit never got in the way? We'll still have them niggas to this day. What if? What if? What if? What if?
Nah, dog.
What if? 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 What if?
my favorite record on the album. He smoked that, bro. He absolutely smoked that. Like, y'all can go talk about Reincarnated to the people in LA. I'm from the South. Represent, bro. I'm from the South. That right there was that was the best. That was the best. It was just the best. Like, the storytelling was immaculate. Not only did he rap from Pac and Big Pac's, all right, so he raps from Big's perspective. If Big was to apologize, and he did it really well. Then he raps from Pac's perspective. If Pac was also going to get right with Big and apologize to Big as well. All the while rapping from his own perspective. And that is unheard of and crazy. And he made it sound effortless. In the same way that Eminem's Stand sounded effortless. This record will, mark my words, this record will grow and it will be deemed highly and considered a classic by many as time travels. I love this. Full body chills, melted my heart, made me realize the apology was dope. You know what I mean? At this point, that's my thoughts. I'm like, all right, the apology was dope because he's right. At the end of the day, what if they would have done that for real, Pac and Big? They would probably still be here to this day. Cole murdered that. That was amazing. Shout out to Cole. Shout out to Dreamville. Shout out to the Fall Off. Happy Fall Off Day. Shout out to all the Cole fans. I love y'all, man. This goes crazy. This goes absolutely crazy. And the album is incredible. And he just continues to get better with time. I've never seen no rapper do that before. So shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for caring about what my 2 pennies is. And we're going to definitely be getting to more. I mean, I still, as much as I love this, I also really love, I love her again. Sheesh. That's another one that's just like full body chills. And I don't know about y'all, but side 2 or disc 2, side B, whatever you want to call it, the second half of the album. Whoa. That second half of the album is immaculate, bro. I love the second half. I love the first half too, but it's just this album is going to continue to grow on people and get better and better with time. I foresee it, and I think that Cole delivered, man. I think he delivered. So shout out to Cole. Thank y'all for watching. Smash like, smash subscribe. Go watch my other reaction that I'm fixing to post right here. You can go and you can check it out. This is my reaction to 2-6, the music video he just dropped, and I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Peace.